So once you downloaded the jar file, we open the IntelliJ IDEA IDE and import that downloaded artifact from the IntelliJ option by doing the file import existing source, file new project from existing source. So once you import that particular project into IntelliJ IDEA, we will see what are all different options that are provided inside this pom.xml file, which is auto generated in the start.spring.io based on various options we selected over there and various fields we filled in the start.spring.io page. So for example, group ID is something we gave like com.gp, and artifact ID we gave spring sec demo, and version we gave 0.0.1 snapshot, and name we gave spring sec demo, and the description we gave something like demo project for Spring Boot. So these are the entries we gave in the start.spring.io page. Other than that, we gave version of the Spring Boot as 3.57. The corresponding version will show up here. Other than that, since we chose Maven, it generated this pom.xml automatically for us. We also packaged it as jar file, and we also selected the Java version as 21 that will show up over here. So we selected the dependency Spring Boot Starter Security, which is showing up here from line number 33 to 36 as shown here. Other than the Spring Boot Starter Security, we need other dependency as well, like Spring Boot Starter Web, which is from line number 37 until line number 40. And then another dependency we need is Spring Boot DevTools, which is from line number 42 to 47. And then there is another dependency which is Spring Boot Starter Test. Other than that, there is one other dependency which is Spring Security Test. These are all scoped as test scope for the testing purpose, and you see these dependencies are for runtime like DevTools, and you see all other information inside the pom.xml like build plugin, which is the Maven plugin here. So this is how the pom.xml looks like. This is the parent that is coming from Spring Boot starter parent. So other than that, this is the test controller class, where we have test controller class with annotation REST controller. So this is the main landing page, which is nothing but test controller in our example. So we need to import the corresponding REST controller import class from Spring Boot framework. Other than that, we have this test method and other method. The test method will take the HTTP servlet request and return test message, and we need to map it to corresponding get mapping, since it is a get call. with URL mapping as test. And we also have another method called other, which takes HTTP request and returns static message, string message, other message. We do have get mapping with URL mapping as other for this method. Other than this test controller, we have Spring Boot main application as well, where we have the main class. As soon as we right click on this class and run as main application, the application will start. The Spring Boot application will start. Alternately, if you want to start this application, you can start from here and you can stop from here. So once you start the application, since we added Spring Security dependency, it will generate this default password as shown here. And the default security username is user. This is how the application looks, and this is how the application runs, and it will generate this default security password onto the console using the Spring Security.